Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has firmly reiterated that Canada has no intention of becoming the 51st state of the United States. In a recent interview with former White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki on MSNBC's Inside, Trudeau addressed the speculation surrounding President-elect Donald Trump's comments regarding the potential annexation of Canada. "It's not going to happen," he asserted, emphasizing the independence and sovereignty of Canada as a nation. Trudeau's remarks come in response to a series of comments made by Trump, who has previously suggested that Canada could be assimilated into the United States. The idea has been met with skepticism and disdain from Canadian leaders, who view it as an undermining of Canada's national identity. Trudeau, in his conversation with Psaki, pointed out Trump's negotiating style, which often involves keeping opponents and observers off balance. He noted, "I know as a successful negotiator he likes to keep people off balance. The 51st state, it's not going to happen." This assertion of Canadian sovereignty is essential, particularly as the country prepares for its upcoming national elections. Trudeau has faced increasing unpopularity in the polls, prompting him to announce his intention to step down in March after his Liberal Party selects a new leader. This decision reflects both personal and political considerations, as he navigates the challenges of leadership amid a shifting political landscape. Trump has intensified his rhetoric regarding Canada, making statements that suggest a willingness to eliminate the artificially drawn line between the two countries. During a press conference at his Florida residence Mar-a-Lago, he commented, "You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like, and it would also be much better for national security. Canada and the United States, that would really be something." This provocative language has raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about both nations' territorial integrity. His comments extend beyond mere speculation. Trump has even referred to Trudeau as Governor Trudeau, a title typically reserved for the leaders of individual U.S. states. This name-calling has been viewed as a derisive jab at Trudeau's leadership and authority, further complicating the relationship between the two leaders and their respective nations. In his interview, Trudeau addressed the derogatory nickname with a sense of humor and resilience. "I tend to focus on the substantive things and not on people choosing nicknames for me," he stated. His ability to brush off such jabs reflects a seasoned political strategy, one that prioritizes meaningful dialogue over personal attacks. "I mean, if I was that thin-skinned, I probably wouldn't last that long in politics," he added, conveying his understanding of the political arena's often combative nature. This approach is particularly important for a leader facing declining popularity. By focusing on the issues at hand rather than engaging in petty squabbles, Trudeau can maintain a more dignified and statesmanlike presence. His commitment to substantive discussion speaks to his belief in the importance of governance and policy-making over personality clashes. Trudeau's strong stance on Canada's independence is critical in the broader context of national identity and sovereignty. Canada has a rich history and a unique cultural landscape that differentiates it from the United States. The idea of becoming the 51st state is not only logistically complicated, but also ideologically opposed to Canada's values of multiculturalism, social democracy, and universal healthcare. The relationship between Canada and the U.S. is multifaceted, characterized by cooperation on various fronts, including trade, defense, and environmental issues. However, it is essential for Canada to assert its identity and autonomy, especially in light of provocative comments from American leaders. The assertion of sovereignty serves as a reminder to both Canadians and Americans that Canada is an independent nation with its own interests, priorities, and cultural identity. As Trudeau prepares to step down after his party selects a new leader, his legacy will be shaped by various factors, including his handling of international relations, domestic policies, and responses to challenges such as climate change and social justice. His tenure has been marked by significant achievements, including implementing progressive policies and addressing issues such as Indigenous rights and gender equality. However, facing declining approval ratings poses a significant challenge. Trudeau's ability to navigate this political landscape will be crucial as he transitions out of leadership. His comments regarding U.S. annexation attempts reflect a broader strategy of reinforcing his administration's accomplishments, while also addressing the potential threats posed by external political pressures. The rhetoric surrounding Canada's potential annexation raises broader questions about U.S.-Canada relations and the dynamics of power between neighboring countries. Historically, the relationship between Canada and the United States has been characterized by collaboration and mutual respect, but it has also faced strains due to differing political ideologies and national interests. In recent years, the rise of populism in the U.S. has led to a more confrontational approach to international relations, with leaders like Trump advocating for policies that prioritize American interests, sometimes at the expense of traditional allies. This shift necessitates a reassessment of how Canada engages with the U.S. and other global partners. Trudeau's strong defense of Canadian sovereignty serves as a reminder that Canada will not compromise its identity or interests. As the U.S. navigates its own political challenges, Canada must remain vigilant and assertive in its foreign policy, ensuring that its voice is heard and respected on the global stage. Public opinion plays a crucial role in shaping the political landscape in both Canada and the United States. Trudeau's declining popularity indicates a potential disconnect between his administration's policies and the sentiments of the Canadian populace. In an era of social media and instant communication, public perception can shift rapidly, influencing political outcomes. Trudeau's assertion of Canadian sovereignty in response to Trump's remarks can be seen as an effort to rally public support and reinforce national pride. By taking a stand against the notion of annexation, he appeals to Canadians' sense of identity and independence. This strategy may help bolster his image and counteract some of the negative perceptions surrounding his leadership. As Canada enters a new political era, the implications of Trudeau's leadership and the upcoming transition are significant. The selection of a new leader for the Liberal Party will play a vital role in shaping the party's direction and its approach to both domestic and international issues. The next leader will inherit the challenges of addressing declining popularity and restoring confidence in the party's platform. Moreover, the relationship with the U.S. will remain a central issue for Canadian politics. The incoming leader will need to navigate the complexities of U.S.-Canada relations, balancing cooperation with the need to assert Canadian interests. The potential for future confrontations, especially in light of provocative comments from U.S. leaders, underscores the importance of strong diplomatic leadership. Diplomacy will play a crucial role in maintaining a positive relationship between Canada and the United States. Trudeau's commitment to focusing on substantive issues rather than personal attacks reflects a diplomatic approach that prioritizes dialogue over confrontation. This strategy is essential for fostering understanding and cooperation between the two nations. In an increasingly polarized political landscape, the ability to engage in constructive dialogue is paramount. Leaders must find common ground while respecting each other's sovereignty and interests. The emphasis on diplomacy can help mitigate tensions and pave the way for collaborative efforts on pressing issues such as climate change, trade, and security. Justin Trudeau's firm stance against the notion of Canada becoming the 51st state of the United States is a clear assertion of Canadian sovereignty and identity. His comments reflect a broader strategy of reinforcing the importance of independence while navigating the complexities of U.S.-Canada relations. As he prepares to step down, Trudeau's legacy will be shaped by his ability to assert Canada's interests and values in the face of external pressures. The ongoing rivalry between the two nations serves as a reminder of the importance of maintaining a strong national identity. As Canada looks to the future, the resilience and determination shown by its leaders will be essential in navigating the challenges ahead. The emphasis on diplomacy, public opinion, and political leadership will be crucial in ensuring that Canada remains a sovereign and respected nation on the global stage. In an era where political dynamics are constantly shifting, Canada must remain vigilant and assertive in its pursuit of what is best for its citizens. The relationship with the United States will continue to evolve, and Canada must be prepared to engage in meaningful dialogue while safeguarding its independence and identity. Ultimately, a stronger Canada will emerge from these challenges, reinforcing the values of democracy, inclusivity, and resilience that define the nation.